its Cybertron, and now its residents shall witness its dismemberment. Rise, my podcast, serve your new master well. All hail Unicron.
Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of All Hail Unicron. We're on episode 25, and once again, I think this is the third time that it's just going to be two of us. Me and Justin are the only ones that really give a shit, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's the 25th time we've been without somebody else. Like, it's just been forever at this point.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to, apply for, apply to be on the show,
auditions.
Yeah, we're gonna have auditions because we can't get Robert and Oscar, which Oscar had to work. He's got to drive somewhere. I think somewhere like 2:00 in the morning, and so he's gonna be sleeping probably right now. Mm-hmm. And Robert, who knows? He's on vacation.
Who have been going to school for the last
30 years. Yeah,
and
I think he
just their first day. And
he's going on vacation like every other week, so it's good. So but he does have time to do 4 dummies, but that's okay. Not gonna put that out or anything like that. But anyways, I'm sure they record 4 dummies, 3 or 4 months ago. But anyways, so yeah, just me and Justin. How you doing? T2R6.
I am living the dream. How about you, Matt?
Living the dream too, man. I've missed everybody. It'd really be nice if we can get Oscar and Robert back on.
It'd be nice. Cool. Like get the whole crew back together,
Yeah. So, but anyways, all right. So, did you get anything this past 2 weeks?
I did not get anything new, but I was going through the garage. I was looking for something, and I ended up finding. You remember those they're not really puzzles, but they were like little. Almost model kits of Transformers that were
they had Starscream and stuff.
Metal, and you would put them together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I found one of those, a Soundwave, and I'm like, I still haven't put this thing together. Maybe I will sometime. So I'm gonna count that as something I got this week because I totally forgot I had it.
Awesome. Okay.
It counts. What about you, Matt? Did you get something this week?
Yeah, roll out the paper. It's a long one again.
Well, see, I'm glad that at least you show up because if it was just me on there, what we got this week. Nothing. Moving on. At least you guys have something to talk about.
Well, I got quite a bit of stuff. God, I don't even remember what I left off. I'll just start naming stuff. Magic Square Mirage. I got him in. I got Newage Grimlock, the toy deco, which you're waiting for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I got Newage RC as well. I dipped my little toe in the Rising Force. Nobody remembers Rising Force. They were a husband and wife family, or two, making some Stunticons. And I think at first they were going to be.
Okay, I remember those. Yeah, and they were
supposed to be MP.
Yeah, but they ended up being Legend Scale.
Now they are. Yeah, now they're Legend Scale. So I got their Catfish, which is I love the name. I'm hoping to name the rest of them, some other fishes. But we got Dead End, so I'll try that out, and not too bad, to be honest. I'm really surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. The card mode looks good. I didn't really notice. Somebody mentioned it. I forgot it doesn't have the strip, the gold whatever stripe that goes across there. It doesn't have that. And not even during the review I didn't even mention that because I totally forgot about that stripe. So doesn't have that, but. Like I said, card mode is good. Transformation is easy. The plastic feels really good. Feels like Hasbro plastic. It doesn't, unfortunately, I didn't have the Magic Square one to compare it because that's the only one that really does the Stunticons. But, if you don't like that gummy kind of plastic, it's about the same price. I think I got it at Shows and Prime for about $45-50. So you probably can get it at Show Z for a little cheaper. But not too bad. If I'm going to try the second one out, I think Drag Strip is the next one. And if it's good, I may go in on them. I may keep them in either card mode or bot mode. But overall, not a bad start, to be honest.
Engineering-wise, who would you give the edge to? Magic Square
or Magic Square is a little more complicated. Okay. Not a whole lot of steps for either one of them, but Basically, the top you can just you pull the arms out and you just put the hood on the back. Now the feet or the legs, you just combine them. Is basically what it is. I did a review for it. If anybody wants to go watch it, I did it about a couple of days ago. So, but like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised. So far, so good. Not too bad. So yeah,
it's definitely something that I think I want to check out. I'll definitely be watching. I have your review saved as always. So.
It's like I said, I was surprised. It was not that bad. I thought it was going to be a, waiting for, it's been 5 years at least, maybe 4 that they started off with that. So like I said, I'm going to give it a try. If I like Track Strip, I think I might be in on another Legends Menasor.
I definitely had my fears that they were going to be, damn it, what was that company? Lone Wolf style. Lone Wolf, I know.
Yeah. They released their the Motormaster, I think, and it was terrible. I think that's what I remember.
Yeah, that was my concern, is it was going to be something akin to that.
I mean, it still could be bad. Like I said, Motormaster could be bad as well. But I've seen some. They've shown some, some renders of the combined mode and everything, and it doesn't look that bad. And like I said, the dead end was pretty good. So we'll see. Man, I got, what else I got? Newage. I got the toy deco of Cyclonus as well. I got his little Target Master. Then I got Legacy Wild Rider. So I'm going to, I got 3 of the the Stunticons for the Legacy. What else? I got Studio Series Core Class Wheelie. And I really liked it. The car mode's kind of meh because you can see his hands in the back. But the bot mode is probably the best bot mode we've gotten from for Wheelie. So I liked it for $11. Not terrible at all. Not terrible at all. Nice. Then I went to BotCon not this past weekend, but last weekend, and I got to hang out with everybody. ROC and everything was there, and they was running deep as always, and had a great time. And they had the Rock Box, which they do it every almost every year that we had it. And I also got a Shattered Glass Ollie, or they call him
Nice.
Nelson.
I've been looking at pictures. Is that something that someone like custom painted, or did X Transbots actually make a custom?
X Transbots actually they got a hold of Keith, and if you want to go watch not this week but last week, they actually talked about the process. They got with Keith, and Keith made 200 of these Shattered Glass Ollies. It's actually Nelson, which is really funny because it's a Willie, Willie Nelson. And everything, so that's pretty, Wheelie, get it, Wheelie Nelson, okay. But yeah, they used it as a Shattered Glass Ollie for X Transbots.
Super awesome. Like I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset. They actually, I didn't watch the show last night. I'm going to watch it later on. But a lot of people have been hitting them up. They watched my review. I think Skullface did his review, and another guy named Interest did it as well. And a lot of people are hitting them up, late at night, bothering them trying to get this. And they said, no, they made 200. That's it. They sold all the Rock boxes, and they had some extra ones at BotCon, and they sold those out too. So
good for them. That's awesome.
Yeah,
they did.
I was happy to see everybody. Man, I got to see Pinkerton, all the crew and everything. So
if it was something that they still had available, I'd 100% grab one just to support
the
realm. But that's awesome.
A lot of people are wanting it, and it's pretty cool. I like it. He's got a new head sculpt, and it's Ollie. He came with a guitar and stuff and everything. So like I said, I did a review on that one too as well a couple days ago. So if anybody wants to go check it out, definitely go check it out. But yeah, pretty cool. So I think that's about. And today I got in Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus, which I'm halfway done with that review. And I got 2 G.I. Joe classified bats. I got those. For BotCon, I got Optimus Primal, or Primal, whatever the Primal from Beast Wars. I got the clear version. This was like a Toys R Us exclusive. I had the red one, the Burning Convoy. I've had that for a while, but I never could find the white one, and I finally found that one, so I got that. I got some 5.2 toy stuff that were the BotCon exclusives. Big shout out to Hanny. I got to see Hanny again and hang out with him. I was so excited for him that he got to run this BotCon and everything. And I think it was successful really too, because there's a lot of people, and I'm really happy and excited for Hanny, and the future for him and everything. Right. And all his family and everything was there, so I got to hang out with them and talk to them for a while. So that it was really fun. So I got a bunch of 5.2 toys stuff that were the box set and the exclusives. And I got the Action Force Waspinator,
that thing's cool. I saw that.
Yeah, the Wasp Raider. It's a crossover with G.I. Joe and Waspinator. So I got that. That's pretty cool. I got that for about $90. So I'm happy. And the last thing I got was a pre-production sample of the 2016 Megatron. The Beast Wars Megatron. It was a redeco and new head sculpt of the 2001 RID Megatron. So he transformed into like 6 things, I think, or 6 or 10 or something like that. But I got that. It's a red. It's the Transmetal.
I don't know what you got.
This was a Transmetal, the red dragon one.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that and everything. I'll put it. Actually, I'll put it in the thing. When our little thing. I think I took a picture of it. I don't know if I have it still or not. I think I may have deleted that picture, but I got that, and it's like a pre-production. It's like it was the one right before they released it. So there's a little stamp on his forehead, and the crystal on his chest is different than what the original was. So
cool.
It's pretty cool. That's all I got. All right, I got too much. Golly.
You got good
all right.
Stuff. That's for
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about toys and Transformers.
Toys?
So
what are we talking about toys for?
yeah, that's true. We got movie and show news. So we got a second trailer from Earthspark. This is the new Nickelodeon Paramount Plus series that's going to be released in, I think, November when it's going to be released. And me and Justin watched the trailer. And Justin is still, which I'm too, don't know really a lot about this. They've shown one
I know
little
the
thing.
2 names of the robots, the ones that are quote unquote born on Earth. We've got Twitch and Thrash.
Yeah.
I got that out of it.
Humans.
Other than that, I don't really know what the point is. Of course, we see Bumblebee in it, in the trailer, so
it's a family. I think it's a family, that it's based on about or something. But other than that, like you, I really don't know what it's really about.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure I'll check it out. But my gripe is could you just give away a little bit of what the point of the show is going to be? Really entice me, because if I wasn't a fan of Transformers, I'm not sure this shows me anything that makes me feel like, oh yeah, I need to check this out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't shown Optimus Prime or something, or Megatron talking or something
just
like that.
Any of the story, I don't know. There's just I get nothing out of it, Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I always, love that. I'm happy they're still putting out stuff for Transformers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I hope it's successful, and I hope everyone loves it. And I actually, if people loved it more than G1, then good for them. Keep the brand going and keep the interest up for sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be better than G1.
G1s will never change, but yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, it looks all right.
I just want to know what it's about. That's all I want to know.
We'll see. Yeah, well, we still got got a couple months, so hopefully we'll maybe show a full trailer or something like that instead of just little teasers and stuff.
Perhaps.
So we'll see. Yeah, looking forward to that. So like I said, it's going to be on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus in November. I think it's when it's supposed to be released. All right, moving on to third-party news. We got Cang Toys Headstrong. We got some prototype picks. I think this is the last one. We may talk about Monkey Pants. They got Monkey Pants and the other foot, the other wolf is coming with them together. And I think this Headstrong is the last one out of the masterpiece. I'm excited for this, but I'm also kind of worried. We have they're doing the Legend scale too as well.
Right.
And they released Die Bomb, which was last year. and we haven't seen. I think we've seen one picture they shown. They had a convention overseas last year or something, and they showed some pictures of that. But we have not seen anything since on the legend scale. So I'm kind of worried because that die bomb is a beautiful piece, and I love it. It's a great.
I actually forgot they had put out the legend scale also.
Yeah.
Well,
they started to.
I don't recall seeing anything about it either. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe once they finish this up, maybe they just kind of got you on the hook in case someone else started doing a Menasor or Menasor, Predaking, and tried to get you on the hook, and then now you can wait. You can see how the rest of their stuff is turning out really nice. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope they finish. I hope they finish the Legends one because I'm more excited for the Legends one than I am the Masterpiece. But at least they're finishing this. For a while, people were getting kind of they put out the first 3 or something, and we just now got Razor Claw and one of the Wolf Foots, and so we're getting the rest of them too, Gorilla Pants and all that stuff. But Headstrong looks pretty good. Like I say, it is heavy stylized. If you don't like stylized stuff, then you will not like this. But I like the combined mode; looks pretty good. So yeah, definitely in.
If you're not into the stylized Transformer, then you need not apply to this one. But
no, definitely not.
Everything I've seen, like it looks so good, and like I don't know how I still have the willpower that I haven't bought into this, because like everything I see, I'm like, it looks so good, and but it's just not the Predaking that I personally want. So that's the only thing that holds me back. And,
a lot of people dropped out, especially when they saw Razor Claw, because he looks more Zoid than anything.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
So a lot of people dropped out after that, but I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I like it. It looks good. I do want a more G1 kind of inspired Predaking. I would love to, especially a bigger scale than what the what do we get? We got Unique Toys and MMC. I have the MMC ones, but I want one bigger.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot Unique Toys did one. That's right.
Yeah, that thing was fugly as hell.
And there was also a TFC Toys one, if I recall.
There was.
Did not go as well.
Yeah, I have the MMC one still, but it's it's smaller scale. It doesn't scale with any of the combiners out now. So
I too have the MMC one. I thought about buying the KO oversized one. Just for the sake of getting it, but bigger. But I just figured I would wait.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm hoping someone like maybe Moon Studios or somebody like Zeta comes around.
Yeah.
And maybe does one. So
you would. I kind of feel like you would think they would. I don't know why they have not made that.
I don't either. Yet. I'm kind of weird about Moon Studios too, man, because they did really. I think they did a really great job with Raiden, but nothing. Hadn't been anything shown that they are working on anything else. So it's kind of, I don't know. I know it's
this, like third party Masterpiece specifically is in this very weird place right now. Like I feel like
overseas is having issues. They're having shutdowns and everything. So that could play a big role in that. We're not getting a lot of stuff out because of that. So.
Even proper MP though, I feel like I just feel like MP itself in general is just
I think
drying up. Like Takara is not doing much with it, like
no, they're not.
It's weird.
I think a lot of people are moving. A lot of companies are moving to the Legends. I think it's easier. They're take up less space.
We're gonna talk about Legends. We're definitely gonna be talking about some Legends a little bit later here.
But I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know. I love Legends, but I still love MP. We still got holes to fill.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me. Is like at this point I just want to finish what I need for MP, and we can move on.
Thank God for Fans Toys,
but we still have some things left. So let's get it done and let's go on to the next thing.
Well, we can count on Fans Toys. Fans Toys is still putting out. I mean, they are releasing stuff that is already out.
Yes.
But at least Fans Toys is kind of consistent.
Yes,
putting stuff out. So
that I would agree on for sure.
That's good. All right, moving on to like we were talking about Headstrong, and I mentioned Monkey Pants. So this looks good. A lot of people be funny, laughing and everything, but I think he looks really good. I mean, it's Thrilla is what they're calling him. He is the waist kind of thing going on, and part of the pants.
So
But
is the second wolf leg different than the first, or is it the same exact figure?
I think they're. Let me see. The alt mode is the same. It looks like the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I think
figured
they're
the
gonna
alt
be the
mode and the
same.
foot would be the same because it looked weird if you had two different feet. Sort of. I
The
wasn't sure if the bot mode was the
bot
same or
mode,
if that was different.
I'd have to go back and look. I don't know. I think that might be the same head sculpt too as
Okay.
well. I don't know for sure off the top of my head, but I think it is the same, to be honest.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean,
you know.
I'm not upset by that either way. I
No, I'm
think
not
that
either.
this.
They could be drones or something. I think it's cool that they're use them as you could have separate pieces. Like you have a whole new,
Yeah,
bot
you
and
got something
alt
else out of it,
and,
and I
for
think
your
that's cool,
feet.
especially when you're
So,
deviating to the point that you've made the crotch a whole new character. Like I'm totally down with the feet being
yeah.
little drone or new members of the team too. Like I'm totally okay with that.
Do you think that the crotch is going to make it more stable? Because it looks like it's top of the. Okay, so you got the waist area, but it looks like it's going to be the thighs as
Yeah, it looks
well.
like his shoulders end up actually being the thighs, right? Like
Yeah, it
it
looks
kind of
like
looks like
yeah,
they're doing something interesting. Like he's gonna have some super stiff arm ratchets. It feels like.
yeah. Well, so you see the thighs, and then it looks like maybe his arms are attached to his belly ab area.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm guessing that's what that is. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing that might be.
So
But it's a whole new bot though. It's not like what Zeta or Toy World did with the Constructor. It was a
yes.
whole piece
Mm-hmm.
like that. So is this? I mean, being it as another bot, is it going to be stable?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, like, I think it could go either way on this one. Like, the arms might be a bitch on this thing to try to move. If it is
Hmm.
the arms that make up the legs, I can't even tell now that I see him in robot mode. Well, it's the arms of I say monkey, but he's a gorilla. It's the arms of the
I don't know.
gorilla, I think, that the
I think that makes
legs
the.
here.
Does that
I'm
make the
trying.
legs, or does that make
Yeah, I
the?
don't know. Actually, maybe not, because now it looks like the knees look like the bottom of.
Yeah. So in
Yeah,
bot mode, so you can see he's got the face, you got the two eyes and the open mouth. That's going to be the thighs.
yeah.
And then the two arms are going to be. That's the ones I saw that they kind of connect to the ab area.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that hammer, man. He looks pretty badass in
I think he
bot
looks
mode.
neat. I'm a little hesitant to say I like the gorilla mode, because he looks like he's got some kind of weird jank going on with the rear legs there. Like I think
Yeah, it's the
he has
weakest
not
point.
skipped arm day, but his leg day game is a little weak looking.
Yeah,
Um,
that's probably
but
the
I
weaker
mean
mode.
overall, like the head sculpt of the gorilla looks pretty cool.
I think the
The
bot mode looks really good. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
like I
bot
said,
mode I really like the proportions of the bot mode, and
yeah, the paint looks good as always, just like King Toys does.
does he have multiple heads, or is it like? Because I'm looking at the one picture where he's holding the hammer, and then there's the next picture where he's doing the Iron Man pose, and the Iron Man pose looks very much like an Optimus Prime style head to me.
That's the same head.
Okay, it's
It's the
just like
same.
a different angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's interesting. It very much gives me an Optimus Prime vibe on the second picture, but the first one not so much. And I was gonna say I like the first head.
Well, it kind of looks like he has teeth, like a bottom row teeth or something, like two
Yeah,
fangs or
exactly.
something.
I mean, it's cool. I'm down. Yeah.
It looks good.
Again, I
Yeah, I
think it
like
looks good, and I think that this whole combined thing is gonna look pretty amazing too. So I think if you're
Yeah.
aesthetically into it, I think it looks good. I do hope that this all holds up and that he's a really secure pair of pants.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing about the way Zeta's done it, where you've got the pants, is that you don't have to compromise for making a character move and transform and all that stuff when you have the pants. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Raiden has one of the bots was actually the pants for that, and like
Yeah, the pants and the ad area.
yeah, like he's
Yeah.
one of the worst figures for Raiden though too, right? Like because he's so stiff and everything like that. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
No, the worst figure was the top half, the
Yeah,
blue
that
one,
was really bad.
blue and white one.
Yeah.
Was that?
Well,
What I'm worried about this is, I just think this is just going to be another just like most combiners, it's gonna look nice, but it's not gonna be fun to put together. And it's not gonna be fun to mess around with. Because it's just, well, first of all, Razor Claw just pokes the shit out of you, and I got pissed off about that thing. But I think this is going to be, you're going to put it on the shelf, it looks nice, and if you mess around with it, you're going to be pissed off.
It's the same way I feel about Raiden. Like, he's in his combined mode. Once I get the 2 last limbs, I am putting him in arm mode, and he will never be apart again.
Exactly. It's just not fun to mess around with these things. I think Toy Wood Constructor, I think he looks beautiful, but he's not fun to mess around with. Yep. You start moving shit, stuff starts popping off, and
the shame about the Raiden bot is, like, most of the actual figures are pretty straightforward and easy to mess with, and then it's like that damn top robot. I'm like, no, fuck this thing. I never want to take it apart again because I hate that.
The pants one, the orange and brown one. Man, that was not fun at all to transform. I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah, no, isn't he the pants, or is he the?
The orange and brown, or orange and gunmetal, silver, gray, whatever.
Yeah,
that's the pants. The blue and white one was the top half.
Okay, and the blue and white one, like,
well, he had a lot of
problems with
QC
him
issues.
getting him transformed too. Like, I could not understand why.
He had a bunch of QC issues too. He was a mess.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to X-Transbots Orion Pax. So we got some renders of this one. Man, I think you start calling X-Transbots just render transformers, because they show a lot of renders.
So this is interesting, right? So, like, this is their cup, obviously, right?
Right.
And it looks like they're giving an extra little, like, cargo box for him to kind of pseudo Optimus Prime him.
They had this at BotCon, so they do have a prototype.
I mean,
like,
to some extent, I think that's cool. I think the box is extra unnecessary, though, because, like, you've always put the Optimus Prime trailer in. Now this is a thing that, like, it looks like it's entirely too small to interact with an MP scale figure, and it doesn't really.
When you open
anything.
it up. Yeah. So,
I'm glad they gave Optimus Prime trailer. You can put Optimus in it and have, the Teletran drone or whatever, looking like it's repairing him. But in this case, like, this is just way too small. Like, and we don't have human figures to kind of mess with it or anything like that. Like, I don't know, it's weird.
I'm glad they gave it to him, just kind of make him look more distinct from a cup. So that's a good thing, I guess.
I agree with that. I mean, for sure.
I agree that it is small. The little the station or the base, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which he never had that. Did he have this did he have the trailer in the cartoon?
I do not recall. I don't recall.
Yeah, it does look a little small.
I mean, it just seems like a pointless accessory for only the point of making the quote unquote truck mode look different. Which I'll give them credit that they've gone ahead and added something to it, but to me, it's just not really all that interesting, I would say.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a repair bay, I guess, but it doesn't look like a repair bay. Where are you going to lay it?
Yeah, repair bay for who or what? Like
Legends. You can do Legends. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, I'm going to get it probably, but we'll see. All right. Speaking of Legends, we do got some new Legends. Newage showed off their Inferno, and man, the back transforms just like the MP does. It has a ladder. The red paint, the metallic looks so fucking beautiful. You get a splooge water attachment. You get the gun, and this thing looks spectacular.
It looks very clean. I can't agree that the ladder transforms and tucks away entirely. Like that piece hanging down from the back is not the prettiest looking piece. I'm trying to think how.
That's not part of the ladder, though. Is it?
Yeah, like, what is that? Like, because it's like, it looks like almost like the central spine of the vehicle or something.
I want to say, that's the part that folds up just like the MP, like it has the head or something. But I think you can see a little white piece up above it up there, and I think that's all tucked in inside the chest, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the back is not the prettiest, but like I think overall they've done a really good job with the size and proportions of Inferno, that it's like, okay, I'll probably forgive the back pieces because it's just so small and we need to put this stuff somewhere. You know?
I think there's if you look at the pick with all the accessories, it looks like that's going to be a die-cast piece as well. So I'm thinking that's just part of just all the stuff that goes with the head.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what that is, and then everything, the ladder is tucked in inside.
Yeah, you definitely have something tucked in inside because you can see it in his robot mode on the chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like the translucent plastic is too translucent, though. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I get it, but like the way the screw pegs and stuff, like the screw holes in there, are to get the screws in, and you can see that, and then you can see the ladder in his chest when he's in robot mode. Like, I wish it was like maybe
they should have tinted it.
Yeah,
black.
like a darker tinted, so you couldn't see that quite as much, or even just make it,
it's a light blue,
cast in like a light blue or something like that.
I think it's a light blue already. I think they should have darkened. They should have made it tinted a little black and everything. So
I think that like when you make it clear, it kind of makes it feel more high end overall, I would say. But at the same time, like I just feel like it looks better to hide some of the interior stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'll get that. Yeah, I think it looks beautiful. Newage, the materials, the sculpt, the paint, it's going to be spectacular.
100% I'm in. I look forward to checking it out and seeing, what it is. I think the head looks great. I think the proportions
good head
look
sculpt.
good.
Good, yeah.
So
I like the water effect.
The fire truck looks great too,
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
so really nice. And they're going to do, they're going to do a hauler probably. They're going to do an art fire. Which they'll probably take the Cyclonus Target Master and give Artfire that Target Master.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do
you'll get Artfire, you'll
Leer.
get Hauler, you'll get Grapple, you'll get
Grapple,
Inferno. Yeah. I almost wouldn't even be surprised to see if they end up making like a Pyro out of him.
Yeah.
Like the fans.
Well, they'll do a clear one. Was Inferno in the Golden Lagoon? Was he in that episode?
I don't know, but if he wasn't, sounds like a good opportunity to make him.
They'll do a gold one.
Black Nemesis version.
They'll do I doubt they'll do that. They'll do a tune and a toy version. They'll definitely do that. I think this one is the tune version. I think maybe, I don't know for sure. Yeah, this is So the toy version will be H46. X or EX, so they'll do that. So you're going to get at least 5 redos out of that one. So very nice. All right. Speaking of Newage,
see what toys G1 Inferno had.
I just know you'll get a grapple, you'll get a Artfire more than likely.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what else they possibly could shoehorn in this mold, because if there's one thing about Newage, it's that they're masters of shoehorning things in, right? Like,
yeah, I got 4 Cyclones, goddamn. All right. Speaking of Newage, man, we're gonna look at fucking Jetfire, man, or Firefox. So on the last episode, I mentioned that they showed a teaser a while back, a month ago, of Soundwave, and a lot of people thought it was going to be another Soundwave, and I said, no, that's the little attachment he had. That's what resurrected Jetfire, or not Jetfire, but Skyfire, whatever you want to call him. And lo and behold, we get a fucking Skyfire, and my God, they showed a transformation of this thing. The engineering on this thing is fucking spectacular, man. The way the backpack just, oh my God, this thing.
He looks really, really good.
I don't know who the fuck Newage is. I don't know if they're a branch off of Fans Toys, because I think they're the Fans Toys of fucking Legends, but my God, the engineering.
If someone told you Newage was Fans Toys, would you be surprised?
I would not. Because the paint and the way they do their paint and their materials and their sculpts, it's the same thing what Fans Toys does.
Yeah.
And this thing, oh my God.
Now, my only real gripe with this is the price, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
holy crap, we
well,
are treading into expensive territories here.
it's
You know, like,
$160 here. But if you want, I'm not telling you to go anywhere, but Show Z has it for under $100.
okay.
Just saying. But over here, you have to do stuff a little different and everything. But he's getting up to, Masterpiece. I mean, he's definitely, he's up
over some of the Masterpiece.
Yeah, he's over Masterpiece scale. But
I didn't know he was so cheap on Show Z. I might be canceling my pre-order and going over there because
he's a little cheaper over there.
He's a pricey boy over here, that's for sure.
So, I mean, he looks, God, just shit, man.
Yeah.
It looks fucking good.
It does.
My God,
amazing,
I don't know.
And it's super clean looking, and
I mean, it's got
I love.
I don't know if this is the first time that actually the fingers move on the hands, because most of the time they just give you like jazz hands, or they got the closed fist. I think this might be the first time, because in this one picture you can see the fingers, which is all they're kind of typewriter.
I see that.
It's got one pin through.
Well, he's definitely going to end up being bigger than the what's been out there before. Yeah. So there's more room to give these hands some movement.
Yeah.
And I like how they did this. That like the hand movement isn't individual finger articulation, because I even think on Masterpiece individual finger articulation looks kind of.
It would have been too small. I think it would have been.
Yeah. So like
if they would have done ball pegs or ball joints, shit would have been popping off and everything. It's just, so I'm glad they did it that way. That's fine.
I agree.
Now you could do the Gerwalk, whatever. Mm-hmm. They've already said they're doing 5 of these. You'll get the tune, you get the toy, you're getting a clear. I forgot the other ones.
I wonder if they'll do the black one, like the Henkei.
The Shattered Glass, the Shattered Glass one.
I don't know if he was Shattered Glass. He just in way back in Classics there was that black.
No, yeah, I know you're talking about that one, but they did a Shattered Glass version of him too as well in the Shattered Glass line. He was the commander class Shattered Glass.
Did they ever do one in Starscream colors where like?
Yeah, Shattered Glass Starscream. Mm-hmm. He was Jetfire colors.
Well, no, I know Shattered Glass Starscream is, but did they ever do like a Jetfire that's in Starscream colors with like the blue legs and things like that?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Wonder what that would look like.
Oh my gosh, they got it next to the Starscream right there. Looks good. Man, whoever takes these pictures are really good. I like these pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting a Jetfire, and I'm ecstatic. I think he's going to be out this year too as well, so I'm really excited for that.
I'm very ecstatic. I will say the editing effect they did to have Starscream flying and Jetfire flying, and they put the little fire effects. Like I don't believe that Jetfire is actually flying in that picture, and I think you could use better effects. And I kind of wish that he would come with some special effects like the Hasbro stuff.
You probably, I don't know, they look kind of big. You may could fit some blast effects in there, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know for sure. Anyways, looks good. I'm excited. I can't wait for that shit to come out. God, it's great. It's so fucking great to be a Legend collector right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. What we got next? We got DNA Legacy Menasor upgrade kit. So DNA put this kit out, or going to put this kit out. I think it comes out in November.
It's not
November.
terribly expensive.
No, I think it's $50 something bucks. I think or something.
Yeah, something like that.
So you get a sword, which kind of you got to put the sword together.
Mm-hmm.
You get another set of hands. You get a toy version chest, I guess.
Yes, you do.
That's what that's going for? Okay. You get new feet. You get, what are those black pieces? Are those thighs? Are those thigh pieces? Yeah, I think those are thighs that make him taller. Okay. So you get those, and you get something that you can hold the sword, the little, put it on the back. What else do you get? Let's see.
You get some new hands, like with the articulated fingers, which you know my feelings on those.
Extra pieces for the battle station, if you like that kind of thing. You get trailer. Oh, you get trailer parts to fill in the
so they
part.
are feet parts. To sit on his feet to give him change his feet up a little, make them a little more pronounced. But it also extends out his trailer. And what's cool about all this stuff, and the thing that I think is neat is that it actually extends the trailer out a little and hides all the combiner shit that hangs out the front of the trailer when it's in alt mode. And so, like, you know, the trailer I think looks better extended out. It hides the stuff. It makes the Menasor look better. It gives you the option to have the cartoon or the toy Menasor. Yeah. You get the different shoulder things. Yeah, like I'm like, I don't know, super cool.
They also
for the price.
The gray parts. I saw they made a lot of people were worried because it didn't have the purple stripe, but they put the purple stripe on there too as well, so it will have that stripe all the way down. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it looks good. I may have to get this one. I've never really get a bunch of add-on sets, but this looks pretty good. It gives them extra height too as well, so that's a good thing. Stuff for the gun. I kind of wish they would have gave him the G1 gun too as well, but I'm sure somebody will make
the G1 gun. I do like that they seem to have extra bits here that allow you to use the trailer as an actual gun instead of having that piece that doesn't do anything. It just.
Well, I'm sure somebody will make. I'm sure another company will make a gun for him, or they haven't already. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure that somebody will make a gun for it. So, that gun looks kind of goofy. But yeah, it looks really good. I may have to get it. The sword looks good. It's a lot longer. Gets more. The feet gives it more stability. So, yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I'm definitely interested in it. I think it's a solid addition. So.
Yep. All right. So that is it for third party. We are moving on to Hasbro, and Hasbro is trying to correct some mistakes. What is this? G1 Transformer Mystery Mini Walker Erasers found. That's a good one.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, huh. So, what can I title this?
It looks like they're a small eraser shaped like G1 Optimus Prime, Megatron, Soundwave, and Bumblebee. Evergreen design. Each eraser has 4 points of articulation. Well, that's awesome. So they can be posed as they were walking, and they come in blind bags. Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting little thing. I think some of them look a little bit goofy. I think Optimus and Megatron look okay. I think Bumblebee and Soundwave could be better. But they're erasers, so like you gotta.
You get what you get for a eraser,
break, right? Like.
Yeah, I don't know where you can get these. Oh, you can get out the Dollar Tree. So they were found at the Dollar Tree in Sydney, New York, and Dallas. So if you're ever at the Dollar Tree, you want some erasers that look like Transformers, here you go. There you go.
Now you can have them. If you
pretty
didn't
cool.
Know you needed them, you did.
Yeah, that is awesome. I like the headline too as well. And then we got transforming chairs, which these look pretty good. I like. I hope they do a star screen, but these look really nice. They are $400.
Oh yeah,
shit.
They're not cheap.
Okay, well you can get them at Anda Seat website, Anda Seat, whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but looks like they showed Megatron, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee, and these are like gaming chairs. Looks like are computer chairs, but I'm sure you could use them as gaming chairs. They look comfortable. You get a little pillow thing or something that goes with it.
I don't know which one I like the most. And I don't know if it's just the image or whatever, but the Autobot logo on the Bumblebee one looks off-centered to me, and I don't know if it's just photoshopped on there or if it's just my imagination, but it just looks off-centered to me.
Megatron I don't think his head sculpt looks right.
I like let me see. Yeah, I don't know. That it looks like art that came from somewhere, but it does look a little bit wrong. The pillow looks fine, but the actual seat looks weird.
Yeah, he's looking down.
I think
looks weird.
Optimus Prime, the thing I really like, and I like the Megatron seat colors, the gray and purple. That looks cool. The Optimus Prime with the blue and red also, I think, looks pretty cool. But I don't like the Optimus Prime picture in the center, And then there's Bumblebee, and they just decided to make the whole chair pretty much yellow, but I think it has the best art, So it's like there's things about each one of them. They're like, some things are good, some things are not so great.
Yeah, they look good. I would get one. Yeah. Hey, what'd you get?
Chocolate roll off.
Oh, crap. You're going to crap your pants later.
Oh, boy.
All right. That looks cool, though. Yeah, the chairs look nice. I may have to see if I can get Lisa to buy me one. All right, moving on. We got first look at Shattered Glass Preceptor or Magnifcus. This is going to be a retool and recolor of the Studio Series 86 movie Deluxe Perceptor with a new and toy-inspired head and mask and everything. We do got some pictures and stuff. The differences. This was I want to say eHobby exclusive.
Yes, I believe eHobby
back in the day.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks good. I like the new head sculpt. The Preceptor was a good mold except for the back part. It had a big old gaping hole. But I like the new head sculpt. It looks pretty good. I like the deco too. The black and I want to say silver, probably silver and white. It looks like.
Yeah, Magnifcus is a neat character. I think he's a cool redo of Preceptor. So it's kind of an obvious thing to do, and I like one thing I like about him is that he has a G1 head sculpt, and I always think that that's kind of cool when you have a character who integrates the G1 into.
I like that they put the Decepticon symbol on the
mirror thing. That would be
Well, not the mirror, but the scope in the alt mode. It's got the Decepticon symbol right there.
I like that too. Yeah.
I like that they put that there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, the microscope looks pretty good. You got the tank mode, which it's just a bonus. It looks pretty good. So I'm excited for this. I guess it's gonna be part of the Legacy line. I wonder if it's gonna be a exclusive just somewhere.
I was messing around with for the first time the fans toys. Right? Man, why am I messing with the name? I can't think of it. It is fans toys. Right?
Preceptor?
Yeah, they're Preceptor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting all mixed up with names. Yeah, it's Fans Project is the one I always confuse, and this time I actually said it the right way.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was messing with the fans toys Preceptor, and I really like the microscope mode, and I like the robot, and then I put it in tank mode. I'm like, this is trash. I
think that's just it's a nice nod, but I don't know anybody that's going to display it.
Make him do this. I'm okay if he never does this ever again.
I don't think anybody displays them in. If you do, hey, more power to you. But I don't think anybody displays them in that tank mode. So
I was like, oh man, I forgot how bad this thing actually is like this.
Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. I'm definitely in for that one. Then we got God of Flame Macross Valkyrie, or I got schooled on my What's New in Transformers. It's actually Robotech, but I was reading off of what TFW had first, so that says Flame Macross Robotech, and then somebody schooled me and said, no, it's Robotech. I'm like, all right. Okay.
I don't know enough about Macross to know.
I don't either.
If true or not.
I just said thank you for watching. You have a good day.
So you said Macross and someone schooled you?
Yeah, it's actually Robotech.
But it's Macross Robotech. That's what it actually says in the actual listing.
I'm just a pawn in this little game of life, and
whatever. It's fine.
If they, people love. That's one thing I can always count on. Transformer fans love to correct other Transformer fans, especially reviewers. Yeah. They get their rocks off on that. But anyways, talking about this. This is a G1 Jetfire Deco. This is from a company called Kit's Concept. Never heard of them, but
an awful lot like Flames toys with the lights and all that stuff going on.
Yeah, so there's only 1,000 made. There's going to be 500 for Japan and 500 for the rest of the world. So you're going to have to
fighting over that, nerds.
You're going to have to fight some people. You're going to have to fight some nerds. So it stands about 19 centimeters, which is what, 8 inches, 7 inches?
That sounds about right.
Give or take. So you got LED lights, you got diecast, so that's awesome. It's going to come in with a hefty price tag of $229.90. Why didn't they just round it up to $230? Who knows? Nope. But it's going to be expected to be released in November of this year. So if you like this type of thing, definitely go over to Kit's Concept and try to pre-order. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean,
how tall is he? He's 19 centimeters.
19 centimeters. That's what
Yeah, like
7, 8
7.5 inches.
inches.
So he's
7, 8?
small. He's not fitting in your MP scale if you're gonna do
No,
that.
he's about Chuck scale.
Just be aware if you're buying it, he's not fitting it.
No. So yeah, but there you go. God of Flame. Good luck, if you want it.
If that's what makes you happy, then
that's all that matters.
I'm happy for you.
All right, and the last thing we're going to talk about, which I'm excited for because I love some Threezero. This is Threezero Transformers NDLX, which is a smaller brand for them. Nemesis Prime official picks and detail. So this is a recolor, just like always, recolor of Optimus Prime. He stands about 7 inches tall, 48 points of articulation, has some die cast, great paint applications like always, tons of accessories. I love that freaking axe. It looks so good. Changes to red. Let's see. It's going to come out around the fourth quarter, so you're looking around probably November or December. I thought at this time this was going to be exclusive, but I think everybody can get it. I think. Let me see if there's any. I thought this was an exclusive to somebody, but I don't know for sure.
The only thing that I think would make me like this more is if he came with an alternate head that had,
oh yeah.
After I saw MMC do it with that Optus Pexus or whatever his name is,
the cracked one,
the Optimus Prime
one.
with the broken,
shield.
Face mask.
shield.
Like it just looks so good,
That's a good. Yeah, I didn't think about that, man. Yeah, if they gave him a cracked face or something with the shield, that would have been. Yeah,
I absolutely adore that look. Like MMC killed it with that one. I'm like, nope, that's a great
Nemesis
mold
Prime
for me is the broken face. So
I got 3 of them in there. That's just a fun. I mean, just sometimes when you get something and it's just a fun transformer. It's really articulated. It looks good. It's just fun to pose and mess around with. The transformation is not hard, and it's just fun to mess around with and everything. Now, this unfortunately these do not transform. If you don't know by now, Threezero basically make action figures, and but this looks. Oh man, he's getting some good poses. The only thing I do not like, which I did not like about the Optimus Prime, is those fucking things on the bottom of his shins. I have no idea why they put them there. It serves no purpose. They're in the way, basically, and you can't take them off. They're on like a little ball peg, but if you do take it off, it just exposes the ball peg. So
and that's no good. That doesn't look good either.
I have no idea. That was the only gripe I had about the Optimus Prime. Well, there was some tolerance issues, but that I don't know why. I wish they would have took it off for this one, but they didn't. But anyways, it comes with I love that red chest too as well.
It looks really. Very vibrant, definitely a striking piece,
Yeah, it looks good. So I'm hoping this is not exclusive. I hope I get a chance because they're reasonably priced, and easier to get. They're smaller than the original the DLX line, but I like the Optimus Prime. They got Bumblebee, which is really good. They got a Megatron coming out. It looks really good too. I think we talked about that last time. So I'm hoping they do some more. I hope they do a Starscream because they can get so many recolors out of that damn thing.
They'll definitely get you if they do a Starscream, that's for sure.
Yeah. So that's tough. So I'm hoping they do a Starscream with that for this line.
At this point, why wouldn't you?
No. Yeah, that's easy. That's
easy.
Like
this. Make it happen.
That's an easy. At least 5 repaints to start. 3 starting off. But that's an easy 5 to 6 repaints right there.
Which, side note, I'm still. Joke's on me because I got the Make Toys Endgame and I want to complete my damn cone heads. And I sold my high gear ones specifically for this, even though I had a complete set of cone heads. But how come someone hasn't knocked off Make Toys at this point?
I have no idea. Why has nobody just made? Just made. Well, see, when I thought, everybody, and just not me, everybody thought when Deformation Space made their, they're really good seekers that was going to get the cone heads and everything, but they went out. Nobody knows what they. I think after they did Blaster, and then they're gone now.
I look at it and I'm like, especially Make Toys, like Yes Model has. I think it was Yes Model. I don't know. Someone knocked off. Well, supposedly that was Make Toys themselves that knocked off their Chrome Dome, but it's like. You would think someone would be like, well, if we can take this thing, we can figure out how to put these different wings on it, And we've already got everybody who bought a Make Toys Dirge is probably going to bite on this thing. You know, like these
Oh
two.
yeah, I mean, I was hoping that Make Toys would, first of all, finish off the Headmasters that they started, but luckily, Fans Toys is starting to do theirs. They show Chrome Dome, so
Yeah.
I
Well,
need.
so that's one thing that annoys me about Fans Toys, right? It's like, I don't need Chrome Dome. I don't fucking care about
No,
Chrome Dome.
no, we
Like,
need
you,
Brainstorm and the helicopter,
you get me
the
the other
highbrow.
two and wow me so much that I'm like, now I need your Chrome Dome. You know?
Exactly, because we already got Make Toys gave us Chrome Dome and Hardhead.
Yeah. Like,
We never got the
I
other
feel
two.
like Chrome Dome may not do so well, and then Fans Toys is like, I mean, it's probably gonna do fine because it's Fans Toys, right?
I think, yeah,
But
I
I
think we
feel
got
like
fine.
it doesn't do so well, and then they're like, well, see, nobody really wants these, so we're not gonna do the rest of them. Like,
No,
oh,
they know
no,
people
everybody
want
already
those.
has this
They
figure.
if they read the boards, if they read Facebook, they know people are wanting to finish off the damn Headmasters. Which
Yeah.
we got they did a great job with the Decepticon one, so I don't think that they're gonna fail with the Autobot
Yeah,
ones.
I don't think so either. I just hope that they don't see like a lesser sales on Chrome Dome as a reason
Right.
that they're like, nobody's really interested.
Definitely need a highbrow and definitely need a brainstorm. So,
Yep.
but I do need a cone head. I have no cone heads at all. Well, I got the in-game one, but I'm hoping
Yeah.
to get.
I'm so pissed at Make Toys.
Two.
Come on.
Well, they're fucking. They keep putting out fucking different color seekers.
Yeah.
It's like, stop doing that shit. Y'all know, I don't know.
They
I
like
think
exist, but they
Toys
don't
is
exist.
yeah. So, anyways, what was we going at? Where were we going with that? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think they know. I think that Fans Toys knows that
Yeah.
if they finish off the Headmasters, I think they're going to sell well. I think they'll sell. I think all their products sell out. To be honest,
I also feel like I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I feel like Fans Toys has kind of teased the Seeker at some point. And it's like,
I don't think they've ever teased a Seeker, man.
I feel like they did, but I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. But I
It
feel
might
like
have been
at some
like
point,
April
if
Fools
they
or
haven't,
something.
they will. And it's like, whatever. I'll get my cone heads eventually. It just maybe I have to wait.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm good with Seekers, man. Golly, I've
Fans
got
Toys Star.
MP. They got MP. They got Deformation Space, and then there's tons of other Seekers. But I don't think Fans Toys has ever teased it. If it was teased, it was like a April Fools maybe. So
Yeah, I feel like I remember like a silhouette or something, but I don't know. Who knows?
I miss silhouettes, man. Not
I
a lot
know.
of people do silhouettes. Fans Hobby does it once in a while. They'll do a silhouette. They did a silhouette for their Dreadwind or Dreadwing, whichever one, and just recently, and they do silhouettes once in a while. I miss that. I mean, I remember silhouettes were big, like 2017, 18, around
Good
that
old
area,
days.
16. Yeah, man, I miss those days.
I
man.
also liked it when companies did the silhouettes, but they did that like very specific style silhouette where like you could put it in your computer and you could brighten it up and you kind of got little hints and details of what they actually were showing, but like not clear enough.
Tour World used to do silhouettes. I mean, I think everybody fans projects. A lot of people did silhouettes. Man, I miss that. Man, it was a good heyday, man. I remember, 2015 through 2018, there was like a new third party like every other month.
Uh-huh.
Now it's like, it's very sparingly we get a new third party once in a while.
Yep.
It's just not happening. Like, so there's a lot of shit going on over there overseas too as well. So that could be the main reason.
Sure.
But we'll see. At least we're getting legends. That's all that matters. But anyways, all right. Well, that is all we got this week for the show. We want to thank everybody, all 5 people that listen to us. Actually had people come up to me at BotCon and say, hey, I still listen. I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate
We appreciate that.
man. We do. I'm glad I got to see some people. I met some new people, met some old people, and I had a great time. And
Awesome.
I hope to. I'm kind of still iffy up in the air if I'm going to TFCon, so I don't know for sure yet. But we'll see. But anyways, want to thank everybody that that listens to us. We really do appreciate it still, and people that came over from Shattered Cast to us. We definitely appreciate that. Definitely email some questions. If you have any questions, email us. We haven't got anyone in a long time, but you can email us at Hailunicroncast@gmail.com. And we would love to answer your questions, or just, if you want to say hi, definitely
It
just
doesn't
hit
even
us
matter.
up.
Ask us a question about whatever you want. We
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, it don't have to be about Transformers. It could be about life, whatever.
You could be like, what did you think about that new G.I. Joe trailer? There was no new G.I. Joe trailer, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ask us. We don't care.
Exactly. Special shout out to Dustmightz for providing the beats to the theme song. We appreciate that. Check out Rimlo Collectors on Facebook. Also, facebook.com/groups/Rimlo Collectors. Also, check out their YouTube channel because they do a bunch of shows. ETR, Breaking the Mold.
Don't ask them if they have any more Nelsons.
Yeah, do not ask them if they have any more Nelsons because they're kind of tired of that shit already. So, for me, for Oscar and Robert, who will hopefully one of these
be back someday.
One of these days will join us for the show. I don't know if they even know that we have a show anymore, but
that's a good point. Did anybody ask them if they still know we podcast? I don't know.
But yeah, this was a good time. But we would like to have everybody on. It's a lot better time. So for me and T2R6, we say thank you, and we'll see you 2 weeks from now. As always, be good to yourself. Hail Transformers.
And hail Matt for being a loyal podcaster and shows up all the time.
Exactly. And hail Justin too as well for everything. Y'all take care, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Good night.